Hello everyone, today I'm going to tell you exactly how I went from being a plumbing apprentice and a gas engineer working for someone else to running my own business and finally turning that hard-earned net worth into genuine passive income, the kind that makes money while you sleep. I'll share the exact steps, turning points, mistakes and tips for anyone who wants to start from zero. When I first started out, I wasn't thinking about passive income at all. I just wanted to make a steady paycheck and a trade I could rely on. I began as a plumber, learning the ropes, literally wrench in hand, fixing leaks, unblocking drains, working long hours for little money. I then qualified as a gas engineer. That meant more responsibility, boilers, heating systems, safety checks, but it also meant more training, more certification and more long days on the job. But here's the thing, no matter how good I was still trading time for money. I'd wake up at 6, get home late, eat, sleep, repeat. I was building skills but not wealth. My bank balance never seemed to match the efforts I was putting in. Things had to change. The big shift came when I realised if I'm already doing all the hard work, why am I making someone else rich? I had the skills, the contacts, the reputation. The only thing missing was the leap of faith. So I took it. I started my own plumbing business. At first it was terrifying. I had no guaranteed salary, no safety net. But soon the job started coming in. I worked longer hours than ever, and when I say longer hours, insane hours, working 15-hour days. But this time it was for me. Slowly I built up some net worth. I paid off the debts, saved money, started thinking, okay, I'm starting to do well, earning good money, couple of thousand per month. But how do I make this money work for me instead of me working for it? That question is the thing that changed everything. I started researching investments, stocks, real estate, index funds, you name it. I looked into it. But the thing that really caught my attention was Bitcoin. Now, I'm not talking about chasing hype. I spent months learning about this, how blockchain works, why Bitcoin is scarce, how it's different from traditional money. I treated it like another trade I had to master, just like plumbing and heating. I didn't dump everything in at once. I started small. Dollar cost averaging little by little, buying small amounts no matter the price. I used secure wallets, I learned about private keys and made sure I was in control of my own holdings. Over time, as my confidence grew and my business continued to do well, I put more and more of my savings into Bitcoin, so much so that I didn't actually hold much in my bank. I didn't trade daily, I didn't panic sell, I held on through ups and downs. And here's the thing, while I was out fixing boilers and installing systems and fixing no hot waters and issues like this, my Bitcoin was quietly working for me in the background. When the price rose, my net worth jumped. Right now my Bitcoin investments are bringing in anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 per month, and that's not a wild guess. The actual money I can use, and for the first time in my life I don't have to be on site to earn it, which is absolutely mind-blowing for me. I don't know why everyone doesn't do this, and I highly recommend you start now before you get older and older, because if you're in your 20s, the earlier you start adopting this strategy, the better off you'll be because of the compounding effect. So for me at this current point, obviously I'm not planning on selling my Bitcoin. The plan is to keep adding to it, keep building it, keep letting it compound, keep letting it grow, because on average it's been growing about 80 to 100% a year. Obviously eventually this growth rate will slow right down to probably 20-30% per year. But the thing is, if you sell your money, you get taxed on it. So let's say I have $1 million, they're going to tax me capital gains on that. And let's just say for this point of this video, it's 30%. Once you've got rid of that and you don't have it anymore and they've taken that 30%, your money, because of inflation, is getting less and less per year, per week, per day, per everything. So obviously once you've sold that, you're not earning any passive income anymore. Whereas if you hold on to it, keep that money, keep letting it grow, eventually at 20% per year, letting it grow. On £1 million, that's 200,000 per year. Obviously, again, compounding to the next year, another 20% will be 20% on 1.2 million. So why would you sell it when you can let it grow? And the idea is eventually you can take a loan against it, like you can a house and real estate. Take a loan against your asset, let's say 5%, and let's say you've got $1 million, you take a 5% loan out of that. So you're taking a small amount of it out at 50,000. You obviously don't pay any tax on it because it's debt, and then obviously that gives you free cash flow to live. Why not take this strategy, whereas when you're selling it, you're giving the government money and you're losing out? Eventually I can plan for bigger goals, maybe buying property, maybe investing into other projects without the consistent stress of where's the next job coming from. It's not 100% effortless. I still keep an eye on the market and I'm always learning, but compared to my early days in the van, I'm a lot better off with a lot less effort, earning a lot more money, which is setting me up soon, hopefully in my 30s. Possibly could even retire by mid-30s. I'm currently 27 and working really hard, lots of hours, but hopefully it will benefit me later down the line. So here's some tips for beginners. Master a skill first. Passive income works best when you already have a way to earn and save money to invest. Educate yourself, whether it's Bitcoin, stocks or property. Learn before you leap. Start small and stay consistent. Timing the market beats timing the market. Think long term. Passive income is built over years, not a night. If you're starting from zero like I did, remember it's a process. Build your skills, create a source of income, invest smart, and let time do the heavy lifting. That's how I went from holding a wrench to building wealth. And if I can do it, so can you. If you got value from this story of how I went from zero to passive income, hit that like button. It really helps more people see this video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next video where I'll break down exactly how I picked my investments. And drop a comment below to tell me where you are on the journey or what your first step towards passive income is going to be. I'll read everyone. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.